can you design proper antennas using artificial intelligence? Keep it simple. I think at this stage, I'm just going to say keep it real. Now, this has been a topic that is really suddenly exploding online, and being an antenna engineer and being on LinkedIn, it gets talked about a lot. I'm critical, but I'm just trying to be what do you call it, sensible about how to approach this. There's many sides to it, and there's obviously somebody thinks about AI in a certain way, and then somebody else answers from another perspective, and they don't always necessarily mean or don't think about the same thing as they are talking about the same word, artificial intelligence. So from that perspective, let me be the old guy in this one and just be critical. But the reason that I'm being cynical and critical about it is because it depends how you want to apply it. If you say, let's use AI to design an antenna, what do you mean? For me, if you think the techniques that are available, that makes a lot of sense. System design, and this is where antenna design really becomes interesting, as much as a lot of people wouldn't understand how this can be interesting, but I do because it's really fun. An antenna is not that LPDA, lock periodic dipole array, or that Yagi that you see only. Like, that's not it. That's just one little building block in the whole system, the whole ecosystem that you're trying to design. That's what's fun. And trying to integrate your antenna into a small space, and then also try to figure out what about the temperature issues, if there's radios involved and cable losses, and how can I minimize the coupling between certain components in what I'm building. This is where the fun of antenna design is. So it's not just an antenna is that little thing that you are familiar with. It's on the roof of your TV, your house, or so forth. Those elements, the single element, the basic blocks, of course, that's dead easy to actually get designed by a fairly rudimentary basic system. However, when it goes into complete system design, you can use elements of this for your applications. But I mean, there's a lot of people that the question was asked just earlier this week. I saw a trend a chat online where somebody, she'll know who she is, but I'm not going to mention names in this video. She did a test and then asked, is this real? And some of the responses are incredible to see, because some people say, well, this is the future. And you can pack your bags if you're an antenna engineer. Soon we're going to design everything using AI. It's just a tool. And I'm just going to, I know it's not perfect, but I'm going to use ChatGPT to design a Yagi antenna. And I'll show you what it looks like. And I have a laptop here with me. I'll just run through this now as we go. So first of all, my instruction to ChatGPT, this is the new one. It just got released earlier this week at the time that I'm shooting this. So this is GPT 4.0. Design me a Yagi at 900 megahertz. Great. So let's see what it does. So it comes up with some logical explanation of the principles of antennas. As you can see, it's just going there. It gives you dimensions that are correct. It gives you element lengths and the basic concept, and it just runs through the topics, sensible and logical and correct. Given Yagis were designed in 1926, you would hope that the computers in general would have a handle on 98-year-old principles. So that is cool. All right, now it asks me, would you like a detailed schematic or additional information on the construction process? Up to this point, if I look at what I see, it gives you distances between elements. It gives me directives. I'm actually happy with this. This looks like a sensible antenna. I mean, I haven't checked this one. I just got literally done here. But I would say, do you want a detailed schematic? Yes, I want a detailed schematic, please. Oh, please? Yes, you say please when you talk to somebody, isn't it? So I'll just do that. Now it's going to start with a drawing, and this is really where the wheels fall off the wagon. Let's have a look. If it, fingers crossed, it still happens, but that's last time I tested it like this. It was really pretty ordinary. So there we go. We got something. There we go. Beautiful. I got myself a Yagi that is Da Vinci style result. Incredible. Now, if you don't know what a Yagi is supposed to look like, you might buy this and say, yes, great, this is definitely there. there's a little bit of a flaw here, because that initial design, if I just scroll up a little bit, yeah, I can live with that. I think that is actually probably not totally garbage. But then it comes up with this picture, which is not remotely what I want to see. But I'm sure it's going to get better. I'm absolutely sure it's going to get better. So it is coming. It will happen. But at the moment, it's not there yet. And in any way, the biggest fear I have with artificial intelligence is that people will stop thinking for themselves. And that's not what we want to do. We want to keep thinking. We just need a machine to help us think about the obvious stuff quicker, so we can get on to the fun stuff, which is where the creativity that we have need to be used. That's my opinion. We'll see how we go. I might be totally wrong. In a year's time, I might have to make another video to say, no, David, you totally got it wrong. Machine learning, artificial intelligence is the only way to design antennas. That's maybe what's going to happen next year. But till then, no, not for my head. Cheers, bye-bye.